Okay, so we back with another attempt. Um, at the end, G4 was played. So according to the second best move in the engine, so I was expecting maybe castles, which was actually the second best move in the engine, or B5. But okay, he went for G4, which was actually one of the main ideas also before. So uh, we've been talking about the whole game. Okay, so how do we been talking about the whole game? Okay, so how do we do as white? I guess taking is an option. Probably so as well. I guess taking is an option. Probably so as also before taking was an option. F takes G4, knight takes E. And again, look at the time, guys. So two bishops, central pawn, and also because we're at move 14 and we need to get to 40 before the extra time. So basically, he's got like 2 minutes per move, counting the 30 seconds. So that's what we want. We want legendary stories. We want to have fun. So yeah, let's be optimistic and let's hope for the best. Also because I mean, engine says it's 0.5, but again, 14 moves. Game just started. There's a lot to do. So we'll see. We'll see. But the good thing about this knight in F on E2 is that maybe at some point you can jump back to F4 just to close some lines, to close some. Still B5, B4 is interesting for black, so you probably need to play A3 and just get the rook off the A line, or B4 is coming anyways because the pawn is. And okay, honestly, like the engine doesn't like it, but it's suggesting C takes, and I mean, if you take with the C pawn, you have two. Um, I don't even see why black shouldn't consider E takes. So E takes D5 would lead, but E takes is I repeat, it's a possibility. C takes is the best move apparently, but I don't really see how you would. I don't really see the position as carry right now. More the time again, 14 minutes against 54 is a hard task to get to the 40. So I want to understand why C takes would be the best move. C takes D5, knight F4, bishop D6, F takes G4, knight takes G4, A3. But yeah, so I don't think black will go for the best option according to the engine. I don't see why you want to do that. So okay, so it'll probably upload soon because I can see from the video that he did play knight takes. Okay, which is what I was expecting. So yeah, knight takes keeps the position. Um, Yeah. Okay. So I was actually waiting for the D, which looked unpleasant. Looks unpleasant. Knight D3. So yeah, maybe King F2, right? It doesn't look too bad. King F2. Um, yeah, shouldn't be that bad, honestly. And okay, Stockfish agrees. King F2 controlling the E3 square, connecting rooks, and we good. We're pretty good. Again. Is he going for it? Is he going for it as he's about to move? Come on. Come on. He stopped again, thinking. Um, is he reaching for the right piece? Okay, knight f1. Maybe the idea is king f2 later, like after that, and knight e3 to try to trade knights or just push the knight away. If that's the case, yeah, hopefully 11. Too many pieces back. b5 is again an idea now. I only can't play 3 on time because I mean, just look at it. This is like b5, a3, b4, knight c2, maybe knight c2. Rook has to move. Oh, but no, we take, and I guess bishop here is coming. Because then you'll have also some bishop g5 ideas. Yeah, I don't know. King f2 again was the way to bring it on the right path. Now it's complicated. But again, not because it's lost necessarily, but because it's really hard to play 20 moves with 10 minutes like this in a worse position. So, yeah. b5, b4. Yeah, I don't really see a way to stop that. I don't move like this, and then like b4, c4. Maybe that's the idea. But again, if you get to play b3, then this bishop will have a lot of to do. This pawn will be weak. If you play c5, these squares can become weak. Again, very difficult to find a good way to continue after that. We'll see. Let's see if maybe there's another option. I don't know, like b5, king f2, b4, 93. No, what I'm saying, there's no point in taking the knight. Okay, so if pawn takes, maybe knight takes. Knight takes, king takes. I wouldn't say it's as bad as the line where the pawn gets to b4 with the a3 pawn and stuff. But still, I wouldn't know how to hold this, honestly, so yeah. Maybe you can go h4, bishop here, or rook d1. Just takes, so there's nothing. There's always the bishop, so yeah. So Pro went h5. Probably didn't want Luca to take the pawn. Just, I mean, once you see it, I don't really see how you would not play it. Like, it's a really strong idea. So maybe he's missing some stuff. Maybe he's not really understanding at 100%. So again, that's good for us, good for Luca. I just very scared about those 9 minutes left in to play. I don't know, 17, 18 moves. Yeah. Or now that I think about it, now that I'm thinking of it, maybe if you wanna try to get some more space, just wanna, you know, like I'm not sure, but it may be a way to bring the rook into the game, you know. So let me show you. So takes h3. Like now, position starting to get kind of equal. You can finally play that damn a3, and if b5 to come, you just move the rook out of the way, I guess. Like, I don't know, rook d1. Yeah, liquidation of the position, maybe it's easier to play, but again, it's two knights against two bishops. But okay, with a more closed position, so I do see why this could be an option. Okay, we'll see. Oh wait, it did. It took. Okay. Okay. It took. First step's done. That's why you gotta make it simple, you know? The fewer time you have, material is equal, just trade a bit more, get an easier position to play. And yeah, I guess h3 or even h4 is an idea, but like, because h4 you're trying to create a pass pawn in case it doesn't go on passant. But da, 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 da. Come on. Like it looks pretty obvious that it doesn't want to play king f2, or it would have instead of knight f1. So again, okay, bishop takes. So h3 before was better because I mean the goal was to take the knight. Yeah, yeah, probably go h4. There's no like there's no bishop move that could pin the pawn. You either play en passant or you just leave the pawn on h4. Again, e6 just looked too natural, too logical. And again, the only way you could have played c takes is okay. So knight d2. I'll make some moves on the board because I don't really see the board uploading anymore. Mm-hmm. 92. Yeah, okay, maybe knight d3 was a bit better because I mean we start creating something. This one comes here and maybe you want to push. But okay, it is what it is. So yeah, bishop g5 played probably was the best move, at least according to the engine it was. After bishop takes, pawn takes, the end game should be winning for black. Bishop takes, pawn takes, something like bishop d3. He's just defending the pawn. Oh, also, oh, okay, so shoot. So now that I see it, probably the idea is just take bishop takes, pawn takes, bishop some. Okay, now let's say that the only thing we can kind of hope for is that it's not that simple to just give up the pair of bishop because you may actually think you're winning. We're at move number 20, so not good. Okay, and yeah, and he didn't take actually. Yeah, I think he played